All righty, okay, we'll go ahead and call the Historic Preservation Commission meeting to order. Roll call, Brian Boyer, Heather Burkett here, Margot, Jody Church.
Here.
June Jillian.
Here.
Chris Sutton, Hope Wilson, Jennifer Barclay,
Present.
Mackenzie Bird,
Here.
Kim Schaup. All right, we just went over and confirmed that we have a quorum, which is majority. Approval of last week's minutes. Anyone have any issues?
I move the minutes be approved as presented.
Okay. I second.
Ed,
Oh,
Jennifer
did I not look
second.
at him? Oh,
I don't think you can do that.
oh, I can't. I didn't know. Should I can't second?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can? Oh, okay. Did you want to look over them?
I don't have it.
Oh, okay. I read them online.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All right. All right.
Second.
All in favor of approving the minutes? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, minutes approved. Old business, none. New business, 100 North Public Square. Let's start with Joppa. Need a request to update the signage and windows and add lighting for the signs.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I can. So they are rebranding, so they just want to take down the current signage. There won't be any new holes or anything put into the wall. It's just new signs going up on the already present wood. And then they also are gonna add some more text, like on vinyl text on the windows. So you can see
Yeah, I
where
thought
it's
it
green
looked
now.
nice.
It's just gonna change to that lighter
Yeah,
color.
I do. I like that.
it.
They're sticking with the green in the leaf and then just black for the rest of it on that lighter, it's like a cream, is that? And then on the windows, they're just adding, just some details in vinyl. And then on the door is their branding and their hours and what they offer. Pretty straightforward signage. And then they're also looking at installing a blade sign. That would be the only other addition
That would be.
that would hang right on that.
No, I looked at all the photos online. I thought everything looked
Yep.
really nice.
Yeah, I like the coloring.
Mhm.
I like that.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, for clarification, I think we had it in text there, the gray that
Yeah.
you see, that will be black.
It just stays the black that it already is. Yeah, so nothing changes. And then the lights that are adding on top are just going right above the signage.
And did I see Tom Armstrong taking a picture?
what'd you say?
The lights.
I think it looks cute.
And
Yeah, I
those
like it,
stay
I like it.
within, they're not backlit, just illuminating the signage.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to present?
Think you covered it all?
All right.
Straightforward.
Pretty straightforward.
I really appreciated this staff report, Mackenzie. I thought it was well done.
Thank you.
Told everything we needed to have. I'd like to make a motion that this be approved.
I will second.
Okay. All in favor of approving signage and lights and window letters? Say aye.
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 Those opposed? All right, approved.
I do have a question. So you're saying that the backdrop will stay the same?
Exactly the
Will
same.
It won't be painted
Nope,
or
just black.
anything, it is just what it is?
Exactly what you see there is what it is. The
Okay.
I think it
graphic.
just looks different
Yeah.
because of the graphic.
Yeah, the
We
graphic,
did
they
the
just had like that
graphics.
gray tinge, but it'll be completely the same black wood behind the
Okay,
signage.
well, yeah, right now it doesn't even look black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
it's like a
a clear-
clip art over it kind of a thing, yeah, so it's not even showing the real back.
Thank you. Could this have been staff approved?
Yes, but they are going for
Facade grant.
Right.
All right, next order is also 100 North Public Square. Lee Williamson requesting to upgrade the door, which is in disrepair.
So there's a big crack. It's just the door doesn't quite fit exactly within that holding. So just getting that repaired and a new door replaced, it's gonna be all aluminum, the same basically that it already is now. But just to help with, make it more cost effective, it's cold and it lets it breeze in the winter and all that fun stuff. So just getting that repaired so it's workable. Anything else, Lee? Did I miss anything?
Well, the door, the reason it got cracked was because of the door was not right.
Because it doesn't fit properly.
Yeah, doesn't fit properly.
It didn't fit right,
Yeah.
and it also needs a new lock and everything, so.
Yep, so just replacing the whole
It was
unit.
there when I bought the building 32 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's, it's already a new door, so it's not that we have to stick with, historically accurate anything, so just replacing the current door so it fits properly.
And it matched, it'll match
And
everything
match.
else on the
Mhm.
others in
Yeah.
the building, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Any questions, Jody?
No, that's good.
Okay. All right.
Yes, but again,
That's not
Yeah,
grant.
again, the Plastical grant.
It's not grant, great. Yeah.
All right, do we have a motion to accept?
So moved.
I will second.
All right, all in favor? Aye.
I'm sorry.
All opposed? All right, approved. Door replacement. All right. Yeah. Also, if you guys are done, you don't have to like stay or, we're not gonna give you weird looks if
Yeah.
you walk out. We're not gonna be like, really?
Thank you for coming though.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're not
thank
gonna
you.
ask him where he's from, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I've got some
Who are
kids to
you?
go wrestle.
Well, I didn't know where he's from. Where are you going?
Going home to relieve my wife of her duties.
There you go. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you.
See you guys. Good to see you, Jody.
All right, other business, 2023 work plan. So personally, I've been crazy busy. I haven't done that much on it. I'm hoping for nicer weather so I could get out and about and ask people for ideas and stuff like that. I don't know if they'll ever take our ideas for the courthouse, but
so.
They reached out.
I did have some more conversations with like Judge Fee and Will Howard, so I think they are having internal conversations. So I will keep trying to say, hey, let's partner with them. So we'll see.
yeah, if they would give us like the go ahead to give ideas,
Yeah.
I would definitely get out there, but I don't want to get people excited and then be like, oh, forget it.
It's not
they figured it out
viable.
already,
Yeah, so I'll keep trying to work that angle to just have those conversations, see where they're going. So I'll keep touching base.
Sounds good. Awesome.
I have an idea, but
Yeah. Well, and that's what I want to do. I'd like to just, like man on the street, and just kind of ask people for ideas, but I also want to know that they'll entertain ideas even to begin with. So,
Definitely.
and I meant to write down the stuff from the minutes about who was working on what, and I forgot. So I do not remember what the other thing said other than myself.
I know, June, you had
website, it's
said
under control.
Mm-hmm.
you can definitely do a website.
Yeah, all I need is to know is what do people want on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it. I could even get, if there's photos requested, I can send a photographer out too.
Okay. All right. Anything else on the work plans?
Wait, I thought you said we couldn't have our own website because we're part of the city.
We can loop it into the cities. So that's what June is talking about, building out the platform that we can loop in.
Yeah, it'd be like you'd click on it and then it would open up as another part of the website.
Yeah. So everything that got put on there, the city would approve and do everything, but
Right.
you guys can develop the content.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's the point of the work plan.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we lay these out and then take it to the mayor for him to approve.
Right.
So what did you want on that website?
I have no
That's
idea.
that's kind of what we're getting at. We need to figure out like, I
Looks like
mean,
it'd be a thing and then building.
Yeah.
well, we can,
content.
you know, we can definitely put
You
like
can,
the,
whatever.
like, you know, the book we have with all like the downtown
Mhm.
buildings and all the information about
Right,
it,
yeah.
like the kind of like, you know, this.
That
is
could go
Italian
online
and
easily.
All the kind.
But you still haven't, the city doesn't have a copy of that. Did you find a copy?
I still haven't taken the time to dig through things.
I have one and I can scan mine in and then just give
Yeah,
mine
but there
to
are
you.
some things that need to be corrected before you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't found like the source document.
Right, the digital.
Mm.
Oh, that's what you're looking for, like the source one?
Yeah, so we can, I know she wants to change some
I see.
things. I mean,
Well,
at
and
the
it
end of
was
the
kind of
day.
rough, because some of them say about this
Well,
year, and I think,
they take the year from the Arch survey
oh,
that
okay.
was done in the county.
Oh, okay.
So they're just looking at it and guessing. But
Yeah.
we can actually tell.
Find out,
from-
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
If it comes down to it, we can always recreate like the template and hold
And it
things
needed a
into
template too.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
If we could decide on a template, then we can go forward.
Yeah.
Because they're all different. So it'd be nice to have them all on the same template, decide what
Mhm.
information.
okay.
That part's
Okay.
easy in my world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, that's an easy thing to put up.
Yeah.
People wanna,
Yeah,
Look at a
we could
building.
put up that, we could, you know, we could even take random times and a couple of us just pick different buildings and that's what I was saying, like about like social media and stuff, we could do links to, hey, we got a new video up about the courthouse building or my building or whatever, you know, and it would just get people interested in the historic aspect and
we do
stuff.
have a video tour that's somewhere. on
Yeah, we can
YouTube.
put those up and like, you know, the one that we did about like the ghost buildings.
Right.
We could make it into
Right.
like a
That could be
PowerPoint
yeah.
presentation and
Yeah.
put something like that
Mhm.
on, you know, little things like that.
You're right, we can do all the
Yeah.
presentations, even the transportation one.
Right, exactly.
is-
Yeah, we
so,
can make
yeah.
it into like a PowerPoint presentation or something and make it into, you know, like a video
Mhm.
and then it'll just
Yeah.
show the picture and they can read it or
Yeah.
whatever, or we could have somebody talking in the background
Yep.
or whatever. So,
Did anyone take the lead on the history days? It used to be History Fest, but now it's like
oh, the Civil War
Civil War
thing?
Days.
I haven't heard a thing from them.
Well, and here's the thing, did you all get the train schedule? Because that was advertised, and they are not doing that weekend.
they
I know.
decided not to.
They're not doing the same as the train weekend?
The train is not, September was not in there.
Oh, really?
It-
They're doing a lot of trains,
Yeah,
but they're not really keyed into.
And that
anything
might,
else.
I know they only released to a certain date for sure,
Mhm.
and so that might still change, that's all.
That
No,
would
it's
be
not.
it's
Is it
not.
going
No,
to?
it went.
They are not partnering with the History Fest.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's
Because
too
they
bad.
wanted
That was kind of
Do our
cool
chores then.
to have like, you know, because then it was like from almost like one end of town to another that we had stuff going
Yeah,
on.
well,
That's kinda cool.
I'm not sure that that's gonna go, that the History Fest is going on. Nobody's,
Oh, really? Is that
no, they
right?
haven't said
Okay.
anything to me.
Okay,
So I don't know.
okay.
I haven't heard a word. I got an email from one gal that she's gonna no longer be involved.
Hmm.
And I said, good luck, and
Yeah.
nobody's followed up, so
Okay.
I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
that's a
and-
nice event.
I looked at those dates and was trying to think if there's anything else,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they are doing the Pleasant Lake stop.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be visited, but I didn't see anything, a date that really coordinated with.
With anything.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, like the balloons loft or anything like that. That'd be
No,
cool
I
to
never
be
got
on the
the
train and
notice.
see the balloons. That'd be fun.
When is the balloons?
I don't know, July something?
Second full weekend after the 4th, or first full weekend.
Usually
after
like the
the 4th.
12th, 13th.
It's the 8th and the 9th,
Oh,
I
is
think.
it?
8th and 9th or 9th and 10th.
Yeah, I think.
Saturday,
something like that, yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Look, I would encourage everyone to keep working on them, and I'm always happy to have those conversations. I'm sure Mackenzie's too.
Yeah. I just think, I mean, with everything, so much is about like, being on social media or computers or whatever. I just think it would be cool to like,
Having an online
just-
platform.
you know, like every couple months we put out a new video to where somebody goes and we show the building and we talk about what kind it is and what the
It's always
architecture
good to
and
have
stuff.
everything all
What do
in
you
one
think, Jay?
place.
I think it sounds fine. It sounds like a lot to get going.
Yeah, it's ambitious, I know, but
You can start, I mean,
Well, I will work
small.
on the edits I have.
yeah.
Because I think I'm pretty.
So one of, I guess the opportunities to think about is with the agreement between Main Street and the city. And then what Main Street's one pillar, I mean, historic preservation is interwoven to all their pillars.
Mhm.
So we could start also looking at the Okra has quite a few grants to do with history or historic or, you know, promoting that education piece that you guys
Funding.
seem to gravitate to with this group. So that could be potentially some grant funding we can go after to help with just the knowledge piece
Mhm.
around these structures and historic preservation. So
Okay.
be thinking about what would you want your message to be, and we can start looking for different opportunities.
So at one point, they were gonna do, the Main Street were gonna do historic flags. That lady, they even got a lady in, she did a presentation over at the movie theater.
Uh-huh.
It's really great. We wrote a lot of content because they had decided on so many buildings and then it just kind of fell away.
So from what I know of it, and this is purely digging through stuff, what I know is that something happened between Colleen and Lee, and that's where it died.
That is the case.
But no, because we could never, and I was on that committee too.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we're working on content, and we never heard how much money they actually had.
For the plaques themselves.
Yeah, like how many
Okay.
plaques would there actually be, so that we knew what to
Do you
focus on.
know like anything about where they get ordered or?
No, and that was it too. We didn't, they hadn't
Okay.
made a decision on type.
Okay.
But that's something that we
Material.
would like to see, so historical,
We still have content.
the plaque, just but plaques for buildings like.
Yeah, if you already did the content, I'd hate
And
to
it's-
waste all that
yeah.
effort.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, two of the places they wanted was the courthouse and the jail, and they already have plaques. So
Gotcha.
you could-
Right.
So maybe even looking at the type of plaques those are and try to mimic the style.
You could do that.
Maybe
They had-
Colleen still has that info somewhere.
Well, I
So
know I have
maybe
the
put that on
content.
the next
Make
agenda
sure
for
we lose
Main
it.
Street.
It's
We can
somewhere,
ask
I'm
that
sure.
question.
Yeah, we have content, but it was a matter of, because she was talking about storyboards. So we, at one point, we even thought, you know, those little dirt, you know, where they have the dirt on the sidewalk, the little beds.
Like the median.
Oh,
Not
the planters,
but
yeah.
on the sidewalk,
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
street. Okay,
Mhm.
even doing signage
Within those.
within those of maybe a story of, like,
Something that Kendallville did, which I really love, as you walk through their downtown, they found historical figures and made window clings. So it's like people who did something important within the community throughout the years. And they did a little bio of why, like, maybe the building was named after them or those kinds of things.
Oh, I like
And
that.
they're all
That's
on
kind
the-
of fun.
So there,
Yeah.
as you walk down the main street, the window clings tell a story.
Yeah, but they,
So a lot of
wow,
people,
but they got a big old
it's a long
chunk
main
of
street,
chunk of money. so
but it
I
wasn't
don't
for
know.
any of that.
Yeah.
For what
was
the chunk of money is purely facade and purely on just restoring it, not even
I just wonder how much
fixing
those
it.
clings would run, but that's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
there-
like it.
So that's something I could reach out to her and get that information and.
Yeah, that's
Because, because that would bring
Yeah,
like, if
the
you did that, it
historical
would bring
figures
like
within the town.
friends and family of those people in and just stuff like that to get excited about.
Because
You got any
Croxton,
ideas, Joe?
the Opera Yep. House.
Was the Croxton
Yeah,
Opera House.
but
Right.
Mr. Croxton, who was 2 doors down from me, tore down that wonderful carriage barn. In himself, he made a good life. He was a one-armed guy, actually. But that was our first Black resident lived in that carriage house.
Oh, really?
His story is interesting, and that would be fun
Yeah,
to share that.
But just significant people in our, you
Mhm.
know, from our community, that might be kind of a cool.
yeah, yeah.
At one point, we were going to do QR code tours.
Yeah, and but you know what? People are getting away from that.
Well, I kind of feel like if you can read something
Yeah,
and not have to use your phone, sometimes it's nice, but I know in South Bend, they go around and they have, but you can do it through your phone, and I think it's a QR code
And
thing.
those could be
And then it's a
audit, like.
auditory.
That's what I was gonna say,
It
maybe
talks-
See that?
yeah,
We
like
we
to a
could
video.
integrate that in,
Yeah.
yeah, those
You
are nice.
can listen
Yeah,
to
we
it
can
as
integrate
you're
that.
walking
Mhm.
around. So there's lots of possibilities, but I would think the window cleaning thing might be cheaper than doing
Right,
some
and
of
that
that.
could
I
be-
don't know.
that could be fun. Plus, you could do the QR with that. We didn't want to do the QR in a breast. On bras or.
No, yeah.
Right, right, yeah,
Simply
yeah.
putting that QR code on, like, there's the story and somebody reads the story.
If they were. more
But you mean, you
anxious.
can, we could get the QR codes
Mhm.
like and just laminate them and put them inside the window, and then they wouldn't be
Well, it could
permanent.
just be on the corner of the window clean.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because
and
someone
then-
has to maintain that audio wherever it is.
Right, right.
But it would be, we would integrate it into the website.
But fortunately, since it's history,
The audio.
you don't have to update it.
That's right.
It won't have to
Once
be
you've done
updated.
That story.
Once you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Unless somebody's not telling the truth.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I went to the Wabash Museum.
Mhm.
Gosh.
I
The
just
Wabash is
read
smaller
about
than
that.
Steuben County.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Everything's interactive.
They,
But their IT expense yearly.
I can't imagine.
$40,000.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
put
just-
so much
Hey,
money
which is
into
nothing.
Because
tourism.
everything's
Yeah.
interactive and they gotta keep all that
Yeah.
stuff running. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. But do go if you haven't gone. They're only $1 on First Fridays, 4 days.
Well,
5 to 8.
Wabash, that's the one with Honeywell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I went to something at the Honeywell and stayed at the Charlie Creek Inn.
Yes.
And inside the Charlie Creek Inn, they have like a fancy computerized like banner thing
Yeah.
that has like all kinds of stuff too.
Right. Right.
There at the reception.
Same
desk.
man developed both of those,
Yeah.
Mr.
Mhm.
Ford.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, it's
Hotel
really impressive. They put
Very
a
impressive.
lot.
But there are some ideas you can get that you can afford. For sure.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's the first time I ever saw an alley like fancied up.
Oh, yeah,
Was-
yeah,
was
because
in
they
one-
have.
Cause they
some-
have those
Mhm.
cut throughs, yeah, so I thought that was cool, and then when we decided to do the one here, when they did that one, I thought it was really cool.
We could do
Yeah.
more of our alleys. We have more alleys. I think alleys are fun.
We don't have
That's on my task report.
On the alleys.
Well, there. Well, good.
Dress up those alleys.
All right, if we're good with that, I know Mackenzie put together a task report. If we're
Yep.
good with talking about work.
Ready for that?
Yep.
So first thing was just that I've been working with the 100 North Public Square on their facade grant, so good to see that moving in a positive direction. We walked the square 2 weeks ago to look at the bricks because there's some distress and some damage. We have a contractor who looked at it, is giving us a quote. He's saying a lot of the damage is from the wrong salt that some businesses are using, and it's eating away at the brick.
Mhm.
So we're looking at getting some of those replaced. The mayor is really pushing to get that done, so it looks
Wait,
nicer.
You're talking about the sidewalk.
The sidewalk, the bricks on the sidewalk. And then looking at how can we educate the businesses downtown and maybe help with getting the proper salt so that we put all this money in and we don't continue to damage them. So
I have some ideas on that.
working
Yeah,
at
me too.
maintaining bricks.
A few ideas.
We got the Trine banners up. They have graduation May 6th, so those are all up downtown. Speaking on the alley, I was walking Imagination Alley. We want to look at revitalizing that a little bit. So I contacted Easter Seals Rise and they're willing to put some more work into that. But then I also talked to Dan Caruso because he owns that building, AJ's Antiques, right behind there. And I noticed the cinder block was pink. Speaking of painting things
Mhm.
pink. So that we could possibly look at doing something and connecting the two alleys to kind of make it cohesive back there
Mhm.
and sprucing that up a little bit. I also noticed there are some banners that are pretty ratty and tatty and need to
Well,
come
the
down.
city does not own that alley.
Right, right,
Okay, okay.
right. So
okay.
ratty, but through Main Street, that's
Right,
kind of where
right.
I'm
I just
thinking.
wanted, okay,
Yeah.
cause I think
Yeah.
there was some confusion in the past.
Yep,
I
no,
just wanna
Easter
make sure.
Seals Rise has the Imagination Alley, so that's kind of where they want to
Yeah,
utilize that since
Yeah,
they
mhm.
installed those arts
Right,
and those things. But then possibly, I mean, looking at maybe we put some infographics through the historical thing up on a banner like that, if you're, you know.
Those banners are
Hey, if you wanna
Interesting, is
paint
there-
something funky on my side of the building, you can go right over that graffiti.
Perfect. So, but looking at those alleys and installing maybe something through there to just spruce it up.
That'd be fun, because it's already painted, so we
Yeah.
don't have the guy.
Mhm.
Right, exactly. That's kind of where I was going, since there's already paint on it, so we can paint right over it.
And mine's
Make it nice.
technically painted
Yep.
with some black graffiti.
But if you look at that brick, there's paint over the original brick too. I
There
was
there
being very
is,
diligent. I was like, we could.
there is on my building.
Yeah.
They painted it like in the orangish brick
Yep.
color, but you
Yep,
can
but
tell
it
it's
is
paint, 'cause
different.
you can see it in the mortar
Yep,
too. You
yep.
can see where they went over.
Exactly. So looking at getting some stuff done there. We did a Earth Day cleanup April 22nd. Got some volunteers from the community through university. Got about 10 people down to pick up and do some
That's good.
sprucing up. They wanted to do another event after the Easter event, so we threw that together before they all left for the summer. We have a few that are still interested that will be living on campus through the summer that they're like, if we have anything going on, let us know. We want to participate. So
Cool.
making that connection is pretty nice. Then the last thing is I've been speaking with Dave Piatek about applying for a facade grant for 120 North
Which
Wayne.
building is that?
That's the Ladies Nails building, right?
Oh, yeah,
next to-
okay.
So it's still with
Yeah,
the
it is
blue,
hell.
yes,
The,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
blue
so-
old.
Yeah.
that
used to be a-
awning and
Did it used to be a gas station years ago?
I couldn't tell you what it
I
was.
don't think so.
It was originally a tin shop.
Yeah, with that picture.
Yeah.
No, the next corner was, because Burl Carpenter said he worked there. There
Oh,
was like a text.
That was are we talking about, it was a travel agency, the one behind?
The opera.
Mhm.
Right by the Opera House.
Yeah.
That was a travel.
yeah, oh, that,
Heart Travel or something.
Really?
Yeah.
So looking at get a facade grant going for him so that he
Great.
can replace maybe the awning and those windows that he needs to get replaced in that.
That would be
building.
nice, yeah.
Just Making it, I mean, it's not technically a historical building, but it is within the district, so.
Right,
yeah.
right,
Getting it to
yeah,
look nice. So yeah, we have potential projects. I just left what was already listed, so you guys have all been made aware of those. And then I just added the facade improvements to 120 North Lane at the bottom of that list. And
We
that's what
didn't add sculptures, if you want to talk about those.
Oh,
yes, the sculpture's going up on June 3rd.
June 3rd, okay.
So we'll have a little unveiling, worked with some businesses to get them breakfast, the artist breakfast in the morning while they're working on installing the art, then getting popcorn so the people walking around to look at it can kind of
Mhm.
grab a bag of popcorn and walk around downtown. Possibly doing maybe kind of a meet and greet. I'm meeting with Art Council. A few of them want to talk about those things, so seeing what else we can do to.
So all four are being replaced on the square?
Yes.
Because I see you have a new one by the, a new lady. On West Maumee. Did I never notice her? She's an orange metal.
Oh, that's been there for,
That's been there.
since October.
Yeah, oh, well.
There's nothing there.
Recently.
It was a ghost.
Or it's not recently, it's been there, but yeah, so those are all being installed on June 3rd. So the old ones will.
She has just blended into.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know, where
Oh,
where my
There's
toys,
kind of some cool history.
Don't tell us
Where
that.
that is?
the corner of Elizabeth, hatchery, you turn, you go to the hatchery. That's Elizabeth.
There's a woman
So
there?
there are four
Yeah.
sculptures on
It's a
those
sculpture.
corners.
Yep.
There's a blue thing over here.
Uh-huh.
And
I
there's
remember the
a
blue thing.
peacock.
Yep.
thing here.
Yeah.
That's when I
I
can
remember
see.
that one.
And then today I just finally saw the orange lady.
Yep. So they're
Very
all.
skinny.
It's really skinny. It has to do, I can't
I
remember
walked
that
over there
designer.
because I go
I
to
can't
the
remember.
Chihuahua
Yeah,
and
it's right
get
in front of
stuff.
them. Yeah.
How have I not seen that?
Yeah.
I go to Chihuahua,
You
I
have to
walk from the
right after
back.
this meeting, you have to go over and check it out, because it is really cool.
Cards are
That's
usually parked there.
hilarious.
That's really nice.
That's hilarious because I walk right through there because I go to Chihuahua probably once a week.
So you think you'll have a
I
public
haven't been
event
in there
though
yet.
on that day?
That's nice.
Yep, we will.
That's
Yeah,
really
we're already, I'm
nice.
working with local
Really
businesses to get,
nice.
just letting them know it's the
They're
unveiling, they can
working
come
on
kind of
the
meet the
restaurant part
artists
for the
and
back.
walk around downtown that day
It's gonna be real-
to check those new installments out. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I have for my reports.
Okay,
Great job.
you got anything?
No,
All right.
just, here's Mackenzie.
So, I have a couple questions. So Mackenzie, you're not the Main Street head of it, are you?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay, as well as,
Community coordinator.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
So it all, basically it's the same job.
Okay,
It's just bringing the two together and doing the community coordinator downtown
okay. I
together.
just, yeah, I thought maybe I missed.
Nope, didn't miss anything.
All right.
So Okra has, I mean, what was it, 98? They started the Main Street program. And so it's been slowly evolving. They've really, in the past few years, started streamlining how the Main Street program works with cities and especially how it functions with the state. So you're starting to see a lot more partnership between the municipality and the Main Street program itself.
And as I get into it more and more training everywhere around the nation, it's
Right.
the people in the city are doing the Main Street functions as well.
And they have a big push for historic preservation, which overlaps with this
Right.
commission.
But when I went to the historic or Indiana Landmarks convention, there were a lot of Main Street
Yeah.
people there.
Yeah, they push for, they want me to, the Main Street to make a presence. Yeah, for sure.
Right. So
Yep.
I can see where it would be a nice
Oh, for sure.
blending of
Yes.
things.
That's kind of where like the window clings and those things is getting that.
Yeah, getting
you know,
that, just
that stuff
hearing about that
downtown
stuff.
and.
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, I sat next to the Main Street gal from Pendleville, just
Yes,
by
I love her.
accident. And she was really
She's wonderful.
interesting and knowledgeable and
Yes.
excited and,
Mhm.
you know.
I met with her and she's giving me a
Yeah,
lot of great
she's real
ideas.
good. She's real good.
Looking to partner with a few things in the future with her, so very exciting
It's
stuff.
unfortunate because she's pretty smart.
All right.
Anything else?
I have a
You do?
question. I have a couple of questions. Would it be possible for us to have the minutes in our packet of stuff when we get here? Because I just am looking on my phone and I like to read it.
I thought we were gonna pull them up. We have
Yeah,
them
it'd be
in there.
I
nice.
guess I probably didn't, but
Well,
yeah, if you want to print
I
it.
like-
I read them, I remember.
I
that.
read them, but I read them on my
But I didn't
phone
print
and I
them.
thought at the time, ugh.
You
And
could-
then
you
today
could
at work,
just
I was
do
too
a
busy to
couple.
print it all.
I'll read them online, June reads them
Yeah.
online, but if
Right.
they want copies,
I just like to have it when I get
Yeah.
here, so in case I miss something.
yeah, at least get a couple and then we could always pass it around.
If we could have
That would be
minutes.
good.
The other thing I wondered, like these staff report, or, these reports on these two COAs. I don't see like an identifying number. In the past, we had like some sort of a, approve, number 5223,
There were application numbers and it just looked like the date.
Yeah,
So it's
it
at the
is
top.
kind of a
What is,
date
what is the point of it?
just
I guess?
because I am not gonna remember, just for record keeping, we've always had it that way. And so I was looking, I thought, well, I can't even make a motion on this because usually document
Oh, I see what you're
it that
saying, like
way.
make a motion
So
on
it's kinda-
item number.
I just
blah, blah,
didn't
blah,
see
blah.
what I was used to seeing. So I'm just asking.
7892-23.
Yeah, I just thought, well,
We have to
rather
file
than
it
saying,
somehow.
well, we have two here that are 100 North Public Square.
Yeah, that was
So I just, when I was looking at it online, I thought, well,
So just add an application number.
I just
Yeah,
thought
we can do
maybe
that.
if we had a number, if we, just for your records.
Like this is the-
Not so
In my
much
file, it
mine.
just goes under 110 North Public Square, Lee and
Oh,
Joppa.
okay.
So the
Yeah,
filing is totally fine that way, but if
Yeah, we
if it
can-
helps you,
We could
we
always
can
do
add it on
like
top.
A for Angola and then whatever number
Well,
it
whatever
is
the
of the
random
year.
BSNA number.
There's something that used in the past.
A what?
I don't mind if it's the date. I mean, that's what they started
Mm-hmm.
doing was using the date, but always, all these years,
And then do-
multiple city planners, we have had a
Yeah,
number to go by. And so I thought, well, I don't know how to make a motion.
so,
Yeah, that's
so if there's
frustrating.
two, then it would, then you were saying it'd be the date and then what, A and
And
B
maybe
or
number one,
what?
number two, whatever you want to do, I'm fine with it. I just
That's an
didn't
easy
know if
fix.
that was something that maybe we needed to have. I don't know.
Well,
There's
I can-
actually, believe it or not, there's a
I'll
template.
text you or
There is a
Well,
template.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
or you can come over there with me. if you
You're going to
want.
Sutton's?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's the Republican Party, but
So you get it all covered.
whatever.
I am really gonna need
Well, then just call.
Oh, yeah, did the polls close? When did the polls?
6.
Yep.
All right.
All right, thanks, June.
All right, I'll see you, I'll talk to you later, JB. Are you gonna come over there when you're finished? You can too if you want. All right.
Have a
I'll
good
talk to you
evening.
guys later.
All right.
Did she have a contested race?
Yeah, Randy Coffee.
Yep.
All right, okay.
All right.
I have another question. Like, I feel like we haven't had facade grants much yet, even this year, even though it's May. Is there a certain amount that's your limit for the year or?
25,000.
25,000, so first come, first served kind of thing. Okay, curious. So is it a matching thing?
It's the 1-to-1 match.
Okay.
Up to a certain amount or?
5,000.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Is the
Okay,
max
that's what
that
I
they
thought, yeah.
can get, but
Yeah.
they're not using that just for these two things, are they?
No, they're not hitting the
So-
5,000 for
Yeah.
these.
Right, because I thought, boy, you really want it to go far,
Yeah, yeah.
I want it to be used by many people,
Yeah.
as opposed to just
Well,
one.
and see, that's another thing we could like link with our website too,
Mhm.
is because,
Recipients of people.
yeah, and we could even make out like just a,
Right.
I would fund it,
It
just
would
get like
be
a small
interesting
thing of like
Just to,
business
if
cards.
you were flipping through and you came across, you mean there's a facade grant I could get? That would
Yeah.
be a wonderful
Yeah,
incentive.
You're saying like on the website that you want to develop?
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
no, I was saying that we get, I don't know, but yeah, like, we could like, I don't know, make a small amount of like little business cards or leaflets and say, hey, come see our website and.
Well, a lot of people are gonna
A lot
use a
of info.
website. I mean, I
Yeah.
just think the younger generation, they immediately look it up and see. So
Yeah.
if you had something there that facade grants are available, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
for 2023.
So something
You
the
know.
city does is we purchase an ad in the, why can't I think of it? Is it Coffee News?
Oh, yeah, the coffee.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
really?
Mhm.
Okay.
So at times we will add in the facade stuff. We try to hit certain times. And then also, what is that magazine called? It's like Steuben County.
The tourism guide thing?
No,
Oh,
it's a monthly thing that comes in your mailbox. And I
Money
cannot think of
it is?
Money Saver.
Oh, okay.
It is.
I never get that.
So.
I don't know if we do.
I get it.
We do that as well, and we can be strategic about the timing of putting those in as well.
All right, so, and then there's more money available through Okra.
So,
I've never
yeah.
really paid much attention. I know that money is out there,
Just gotta
but,
go find it.
it's hard to know how to do that.
Yeah.
The
So the
average
biggest-
person doesn't.
So the biggest thing and why we keep pushing the work plan is, what are you guys passionate about? What do you want to work on? And then we can go find the money for it.
We just can't find the money until we know what the goal is.
A lot of times, yeah, when we're
Because
looking
certain
at
money is for
things-
certain things.
Yeah, they're pretty specific about what they're going to fund, and the way you even write your response to the grant, it's always for a specific project. So as we get better at it, we'll learn, the different things we can fund. But for now, we're just trying to get a baseline of what do you guys really want to work on? Because we don't want to make you do something you don't want
Right,
to
so
do.
if it is that educational piece and you want to do things like that, we can find money to help us fund window cleans to educate the community.
Yeah.
Just gotta know that end game.
I like the window clean idea. I like their, because I know that.
They have to agree to put it in their window.
That's.
Yep.
Mhm.
But like,
So
a
do you
lot.
need to send a survey out then?
Well, that was really supposed to be, working together. The last meeting, we kind of paired off, work on your projects. Like, when you start having those conversations, what comes out of it in pairs, and then bringing it back to the group to talk about? Because I'm going to guess, I've been doing consensus building for long enough. A couple common themes are gonna rise to the top, and we'll be able to decide as a group, what do we want to work on this year.
So I read in the minutes, what some people had said they were interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Chris Sutton mentioned something about helping business owners find grants.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, she's brand new, but I've known that forever, that there are grants available, but I almost felt like she was questioning, that they were even available, that the average business owner doesn't even know that those things are available. And I was kind of surprised by that,
I wouldn't
thinking,
have, Jody.
you wouldn't have known?
No,
Mm-mm.
I didn't.
Yeah, so
I
I
will
do
admit,
think that
I changed
there's,
my back door. I
that
didn't
is
even know
important.
Yeah.
that historic commission existed.
Wow. Your back door?
Yeah,
Oh, well, you can change your back.
the storm door.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't care about
I know,
that.
but I'm saying,
You go
I didn't-
right ahead.
but I was saying, I didn't even know that there was a historic commission
Right.
when I first bought that
That's why we
building.
should
Yeah.
notify them yearly.
Let alone grants. Like, it
Right.
wouldn't even occurred to me. I just had no clue.
Yeah, so this is the list, the minutes.
Right,
So
right.
those are, as I think you guys have conversations in your, like pairs of groups. We're going to start to see some themes rise
Mhm,
out.
mhm.
And like Mackenzie and I are here to talk to you guys and start, well, we know this group is saying this, and we'll start putting together,
Put
okay,
it together then.
yeah, like
Yeah.
meshing what we know money is out there for, how we can start meshing this all together. But the big thing, and I'm big on this, is we want you guys to be passionate about what you're working on. Because nothing's worse than you guys are volunteering for this and then having to go do a project.
Yeah,
you
like,
have
oh, we
to
gotta do
really
it,
do
yeah.
about. So that's why you're here. We want to tap into your guys' passion. So
Well, and that's why, like, I don't know what we could do. I'm always up for ideas, but it's like,
I mean,
everybody's on social media and
Yeah.
I know we like doing our tours, but we get like, if 15 to 20 if we're lucky, and that's great. But at the same time, how many people could we reach and get interested in the downtown if we're like, hey, click this QR code if you want to know more about this cool building, because
Cool thing about
people are
that
down,
is
down there
you can track it.
walking
Yeah, and
and
then you can track how many people are actually clicking or going to that
Yeah.
website.
I think a
interested
big
in that.
thing, I always say there's nothing new under the sun, right?
yeah,
Is these communities you hear people talking about, go check out their social media, their website, even looking, Google Street View anymore, like see what's going on and steal ideas and we can mesh them together so it works for you.
and I know this is a
It's
little
pretty
more,
interesting, the ones that have nothing.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've been there and you go look and they're just 19 or 2017 or
Yeah.
whatever, and I thought, okay, I mean, it really does. So I also had another question. Can you tell I wasn't here last week?
yeah.
Me either.
Would our guidelines be, on this? I mean, our guidelines are already on the website, I thought. So that would also be linked in with whatever it is you're
Yeah.
doing.
Uh-huh.
On the
If you do,
website.
Yeah.
a specific HPC
Yeah,
thing.
so we
I
have.
mean, we're already kind of going that direction, I thought.
Yeah, you guys are building.
Commission design guidelines right there.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, they're all on here.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
also
and-
on the drive too.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What I'd like to do, and along with mine, is, I mean, I'm always up for discussion, but like, I know this isn't the same thing, but down in like Louisville, Kentucky, they have different bourbon places you can go, like
Yeah,
different
I've done it,
distilleries.
the Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you get if you go and you get like stamps, or I don't know if they do it on an app now or how they do it, but because I didn't do the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then when you finally get to the end, you get like
Mhm.
some kind of swag or a free drink or something like that.
Right.
And I know that is something that would cost money and stuff, but we could do a way for the people to track that they clicked and read so many QR codes, and you get like an Angola
And
bracelet
maybe
or
that's
yeah.
partnering with some of the schools. Like there's history teachers, I'm sure that would love that.
Yeah, but and so then you would have a walking tour, and then
About it
and then
trying, could they get extra credit for that? What do you think?
and then they could, and then you could like do a collection thing, and at the end you can go pick up your Angola poster. I don't know, whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get a
definitely.
historic Angola keychain.
yeah, and a keychain of the
Yeah,
monument, or something, yeah.
I think we have some in the closet right
Right.
there,
Mhm.
right now.
But that's what I'm saying. A little incentive
Angola
for
swag.
people to to, kind of get out and about and
Oh, for
do
sure.
something like that, like, like the
Mhm.
urban thing, so,
Historic trail.
yeah.
I'm liking the extra credit for trying to.
I do too.
Yeah, no
I was gonna
kidding.
say a bunch of history teachers would be like, yep, if you go do that, I'll give you extra points on your test.
We give Leanne to give her people.
I will
extra
mention,
credit.
I think it's August 19th, Jim Summers at the Historical Society. They've done these before. I don't know. I want this to be something anyone could do anytime, but they like doing it one day. It was a history hunt of Steuben County.
See, that's cool too.
The scavenger hunt?
See,
It's a
there's
one-day
so many
thing.
neat
Yes, Everyone
ideas.
meets, they go out in their cars, they find everything,
Okay.
and
I know, was it DeKalb Historical Society? They posted pictures of where you'd have to know the place to really like know where it is. And they said, here's like these dozen pictures. If you can, the first person to message us with the correct location, gets a prize.
To ID each of the buildings.
But it's like a zoomed in.
Yeah.
Actually, we did that here.
Did you?
Did we?
Yeah,
That's a
it
great
was
idea.
years and years ago, and Tom Tierney of Trying.
Yeah,
Put it together, went around and took some pictures of, like a little bracket or, a column top or, something. And there were pictures and they were in the Herald Republican. And
They did.
then it was a scavenger hunt through the historic district. And then the first person who got them turned in all right, got a little prize.
that's a great,
They
I think
also
that's
did
great.
it
That's
with-
fun.
It's been a lot of years, so it could be fun to do that again.
Yeah.
That would be a
They
time.
also
sure.
did it with historic pictures.
Mhm.
So if you
Yeah,
could tell me
so-
where this
Where
is
this was.
today.
Where this once stood or,
that's really cool.
Yeah.
And again,
There's a lot of fun.
that could all link in with the website because you could just have
Oh,
your
yeah.
phone and you can.
Well, you could do it for real and then you could just put it on the website,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
I'm
the.
sure we could get Mike
interactive.
excited about it too with the paper.
If you can get Mike excited.
I thought Mike was retiring or something.
I think he's staying on now till like early fall.
Oh, wow.
They keep pushing it back.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really?
he'll never leave us.
All great ideas. I don't know, I did want to add, I'm getting closer to getting the board at the Historical Society to ask for an application to be a single site.
Okay.
Do you have an application? 'Cause that
No,
was
but we can
something-
find one easily, I'm sure, it's on the website.
That was something Deb Purcell said they needed to develop for student
Mhm.
or Angola.
Well, yeah, it's not a big deal to just, it basically, we put it through you guys, then go through the council and.
Well, I'm hoping we'll be ready this summer sometime for us to ask for an application. Trying to convince them that it's our best security for the building.
Mhm.
Are they
Continue
already
and-
on the national site?
That is no guarantee for anything.
No, I know, but I just wondered if they already
They
were.
are.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because actually, being on the state level is more protection. I know
Right.
that.
There's no protection at all. We have a sign up front that we're on the
Right, but it
register.
doesn't mean,
Doesn't
yeah,
mean,
it's much more protected. The other one that I would like to see protected is the Lustron house behind.
I know, and if anyone knows Don Mason,
I don't know him.
I tried to knock one day, but I knew someone was in there, but they never came to the door. But I heard that he was ill. I don't know. Don't spread that because
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him. But
Yeah.
I would love for that because
I know
we're
it.
category, yeah, if that could be included, it would be
Yeah,
wonderful.
that would be neat. I love that little place.
Yeah. But the historic.
Yeah, you've always loved, you bring
I've
up that
always
house
loved
all the
that.
time.
I love it.
I'm telling you, I always
want that
expected
one.
you to buy it.
I know. I
Never for sale, or I would buy it.
could. No, it's not.
It's such a neat house though.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
love
neat,
that thing.
so different.
Did you ever hear of, talk about where to get money, did you ever hear of Wells Fargo Charitable Trust grants? So when I was in the Wabash,
Mhm.
which proposition money wise,
Mhm.
she said, oh, when you go home, you need to look up the Wabash.
Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo Charitable Fund, and she said, remember when Wells Fargo was closing down?
Mm-hmm.
They were required to have so much money in every county. And so she every year goes in and sees how much they have in Wabash County, even though they don't have a Wells Fargo anymore, and she applies.
Gotcha.
So I went online and I could not find anything
Find
that
it?
was county by county, because she said you need to see, since you had a Wells Fargo, you need to see what's available for Steuben County.
Yeah, so what was it called in Wells Fargo?
She said it was Wells Fargo Charitable Trust, but
Charitable,
I looked and looked under all kinds of Wells Fargo things and I could not see anything listed by county.
Indiana, it's Allen County. Noble.
Did you find it?
Huh?
Why did I not find it?
Oh,
Maybe my blocking apparatus.
I'm looking
What was it called? What's the site?
wellsfargo.com/private foundations.
Private foundation. Oh, but is that their money or?
Yeah, it's their money. Seeing if there's anything for Steuben County. For Allen.
We are currently applying for a heritage grant. You could not do that. I'm pretty sure it's nonprofit only. That's Indiana Historical Society. They're up to 50,000. Do you have any nonprofits in your historic district?
Like,
Angola Main Street.
I mean, it's, yeah, Main Street, but other than that, I'm like, as Main Street, I'm a nonprofit, so.
Oh, well, then you should look at the Indiana Heritage Grant. 50,000.
But other than that, you
Because
participate.
I looked through their list of recent people that they gifted.
Mhm.
But it was 2020, that's the only one I could find
Mhm.
online, but there was a lot of grants and it's Lilly, it's what funds it.
Mhm.
And then half of them were structural. That's always good to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Half of them were developing a program or
Right,
whatever, but
right.
half of them were actually putting on the roof,
That's awesome.
that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
Which is what we're applying
All right. Anything else?
for. All right.
Anybody got anything else?
I think we covered
All
it.
right, I will take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Do we have a second? We have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned.
Somebody left all the toothpicks here.
There's, I don't know, but somebody on council
Like toothpicks.
likes toothpicks because they've always been here.
There is a story behind those.
Let's get off the line. Hey, by the way.